moderate rainfall. Also watching an area that was formerly a severe thunderstorm. Now we're just looking at some pockets of some heavier rainfall and a little bit of lightning in areas of Wheeler and Telfair County. The stronger storm is actually well to our south. So we're going to keep an eye on all the storms for the rest of the evening, but I do think we're going to be dealing with those off and on showers for much of tonight.
In high definition, this is 41 NBC News at 6.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for 41 NBC News at 6. I'm Shelby Coates.
And I'm Tucker Sargent. Our top story tonight at 6, Warner Robins police make an arrest in connection with a suspicious death that happened last week. 42-year-old Jonathan Campen of Midway is in custody for murder and aggravated assault.
On July 2nd, police found the body of Joseph Webb. The Peach County man was reported missing the day before. Police say Campen turned himself in Bryan County. He's now in the Houston County Jail tonight.
Well, tourism in Macon is getting a boost thanks to $1.2 million in grant funding.
It will help pay for a brand new athletic facility and pavilion on Middle Georgia State's Macon campus. 41 NBC's Ariel Schiller explains how the local tourism industry is looking forward to this project and all the possibilities.
The growth for Middle Georgia State University continues. A $1.2 million grant funded through the American Rescue Plan will go towards building athletic facilities connected by a pavilion at its Georgia Premier Cross Country course. Macon-Bibb Mayor Lester Miller says the new facility will make a substantial impact on tourism dollars coming into the community.
Every penny, an additional penny they spend on sales tax here in Macon-Bibb County will roll the taxes back for that equivalent amount from here out the next year to our taxpayers here in Bibb County. So the property owners of Macon-Bibb County certainly should be glad that we've got new economic development, new tourism coming to our community.
Stephen Fulbright is the Vice President of Sales and Services for Visit Macon. He says the university will be able to hold events like cross-country tournaments. That means visitors from all over the state will be spending money here locally.
That money will eventually go to help create more jobs, not only on the campus at Middle Georgia State University, but also ancillary jobs throughout the community. The more people that come here, the more money they spend, the better we all are.
Fulbright explains how the money gets cycled back into the local economy.
It gets spent in the service industry, and then the service industry goes and they hire painters to paint their buildings and landscapers, and so it really holds a benefit to our community perpetually.
Mayor Miller says the economic development near Middle Georgia State University and on Eisenhower Parkway will transform the area over the next 4 to 5 years.
The amphitheater and what all that's got going on at Middle Georgia State and Central Georgia Technical College, I think you won't recognize that area in a positive way very soon.
In Macon, Ariel Schiller, 41 NBC News.
MGA leaders believe the improvements will help generate nearly $1 million a year in economic activity from events held at the venue.
Well, 5 new firefighters were sworn in to the Macon-Bibb Fire Department, and they were able to join faster than most recruits normally do. The 5 firefighters were part of Macon-Bibb's Fast Track program for the fire department. Chief Shane Edwards says the program allows people who are already state and NPQ certified firefighters to get through training in several weeks as opposed to several months.
Those individuals, as early as 2 weeks, could be fast-tracked through and be back on the line fighting fire. So it's not only saving our county and our citizens, tax-based money and things like that, but it allows us to put firefighters out there sooner and quicker to protect our community.
This is the second class of firefighters that has participated in the Fast Track program. The first 2 were sworn in as part of a larger class in September.
The Governor's Office of Highway Safety awarded the Fort Valley Police Department a $20,000 grant to buy laptop computers for patrol cars.
41 NBC's Elizabeth Gutierrez tells us how police are using them to help fight crime.
One of the advantages to having a computer in a car is you keep the officer on the street.
Captain Paris Strickland has been with the Fort Valley Police Department for more than 20 years.
When I first started, we had to handwrite all our reports. So we would have to come to the station or have a template in the car that we could probably pull over and write a report and turn it in, get it sent back for correction.
With 10 laptops that can be used as a computer and tablet, patrol officers say they're able to be more efficient. It's also giving sergeants like McKinley Wyndham a break from using pen and paper.
You can pull it off the stand and take it out and put the information that you need for the complainant in reference to the reports, run information through the system and look things up through the system, and also take pictures at car accidents.
The laptops will also help the department prepare for court cases and assist with community events. Lieutenant Demetrius Kendrick works in the patrol division. He says the laptops should speed up how quickly they're able to get started with their investigations.
They can look forward to seeing us a lot more in the neighborhoods. They can look forward to us being able to obtain more information out there in the field versus having to come back to the station.
The Fort Valley Police Department says response time is critical in law enforcement, and the laptops will help with that. In Fort Valley, Elizabeth Gutierrez, 41 NBC News.
Well, the Fort Valley Police Department says it's always looking to grow with technology, and their hope is to buy more laptops soon. Well, the Macon Salvation Army has been dealing with AC issues lately.
Yes, 41 NBC's Cameron Branscombe visited the facility today to get a full understanding of the situation.
After 21 years of constant service, these two AC units have stopped working at the Salvation Army. Now, this smaller AC unit is the only thing bringing cold air into the building. And with the recent high temperatures, housing manager Charles Pope says that just isn't enough.
Some of the coolness coming off the hallways, if we turn it up, it can help some, but it can be a lot better, and it need to be better because we want to be efficient with what we're doing.
For a week, the men's residence has been struggling to stay cool. Pope says that in the past 21 years, the AC units have only received small improvements and adjustments. Currently, all the private rooms in the center have AC. But for those who are coming off the streets and just looking for a place to cool down for a while, the day room is their only option. And on top of that, Pope says the air in the day room is not meeting their standards.
But in the day room, it's not cool enough, period. But in us having water there and still trying to accommodate and still, like I said, do what we do, we make and do, but we definitely got to have those units up and running.
Pope says cost for a new AC system will be around $16,000. To donate, visit salvationarmy.org. In Macon, Cameron Branscombe, 41 NBC News.